Good evening, guys. You can't see me? Here I be. So, let me turn the camera around. We've got Dewey's toy out here. Is it turned around? No, not yet. So that's part of our EMF pump setup. There's another little box, EMF pump box, that's literally stuffed in the bottom of that base. And then there's this big battery backup pack. I got the friggin' tri-field there. Mikey's sitting there. Hard cider's right over there on that rock. And we are, it's fucking dark, guys. It is super duper dark. You can't see, you can't see anything. It's weirdly dark, actually, because I've been in Patchogue many times, and even at night, once or twice, and I feel like you just have you can see better. Here, you can't see. So we're running that. We're running the EMF from that thing. That plasma ball, you'd be shocked. It pins out the EMF meter from like feet away. Which is surprising. And then adding that other EMF pump underneath it just doubles it. So, it's all I got for right now. We're hoping it's going to do something. Put some of that stuff out into the ether, and I don't have my big torch. I don't have the big one. The spotlight, I didn't bring it tonight. Because I figured I wasn't going to use it. Mike's alive. Mike's right here. He's sitting in a camping chair, just chilling out. He's playing Pokemon Go.
I'm doing my playoff bracket.
He's doing his fucking NHL playoff bracket right now. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so it's we just decided we were going to sit once we got into the right area and the right spot, and just see what happens. I have the spirit box. I'm going to mess around with that in a little bit. We just wanted to come out here, let this thing pump out some juice, and then kind of chill out for a little bit and see what happens. See what happens. Excuse me. It is it's a beautiful night though. It's like about 46 degrees. I'm cracking one of these bad boys open. We got a recorder going. Two. Mike's therm's there. My therm is. How does this work? Did you just yank it out of here, Mike?
I got you.
I only got one hand. There we go. Oh! Honey Crisp hard cider. Oh, that's good. That's damn good. There's no noise right now. Alex wants to know if Lucci's admitted that Connecticut pizza is better than New York pizza. I took him to Vincitore's when he was here last time. Joe said, "Sure, here's Mike, not moving or anything, but totally alive." They think you're dead. What did you think? He's stuffed and sitting in that chair?
Taxidermied.
A little something to wash down the man flesh. I didn't eat Mike Lucci. Good golly. What are you guys yanking? How many hands do you need? You guys are sick. What are all you weirdos doing awake right now?
Watching you.
Watching me, yeah. I don't know whose life is more pathetic, mine or yours. It's a dog. Oh, did you hear that?
That come from that way?
Yeah, did you hear it?
Hopefully the recorder on top of the Jeep got that. So, record after one.
What did you hear?
Hmm?
What did you hear?
I don't know, it sounded like a little croaky.
It's so quiet out here, it's crazy.
It's coming from like this way. It's super faint.
You heard it again?
Yeah. Almost sounds like turkey or something like that, I feel like.
Yeah, it might be. I feel like they don't come out until early morning, though.
What, turkey?
Yeah. They're like I would say like around 4, and then they're pretty active until like mid-morning. I could be wrong, but at least that's, I don't know. What do you guys know about turkeys? Joe's wondering about copyright infringement on Hell Hollow. This is Hell Hollow, not Hellbent Holler.
Actually, there were a couple of times when we were talking about the road, I almost said Hellbent Holler Road.
It's easy, right? It's very similar.
Yeah.
We're cousins. It's all one big, happy, incestuous family. Heard that?
With the stick snap?
Was that what that was?
Mm-hmm.
When are turkeys most active? They sleep on the roost until daybreak, so that ain't no turkey we're hearing. forgot my headlamp. What the hell else did I forget? Huh?
Oh, wow, you can't even see our red light.
No, even this, like,
Yeah, like
you
the
could
white
barely
light,
see this.
The white light drowns it out, though.
So here, I'll put it down. Go ahead. You can see it a little bit. No, I'm pissed. I should have brought the friggin'. Should have brought the torch, the big one.
Oh, that spotlight you got?
Yep.
Yeah.
With the red and green filter. It just sounded like a distant rock clack. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Came from that way. So, because I couldn't figure out which path we were going on, because it's nighttime and I have not been to this area at night. The path I believe I took was the one up there, up the road. And one time when I was out here, actually Brandon, who's in the chat right now, B, if you're still here, you might remember this. I was out here during the day and got what sounded to be like 3 loud knocks right in a row off in the distance. Then they stopped. There's a shooting range like over that way, and there were people shooting. And then these knocks came again from like that way. The shooting range that way, knocks came from that way. And I kept saying like, oh, is it a gun? Is it a gun? It can't be a gun. And a couple people in the chat who were gun nuts were like, definitely not a gun. I mean, these were like gunshots are very, very, definitive. These were knocks, and it was like 3 in a row, quiet for a little while, gunshots, 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 quiet, and then 3 in a row again. So, but that's all I've really ever had in this area as far as. I haven't done a lot in this area. I haven't been able to. They shut the gates for half the year.
Is Alex still in the chat?
Alex, you're still in the chat? I think he had to go edit.
So I was going to say, tell Alex what we're going to do is we did this thing with like this candy in PA where we had like a taste test thing. We'll sit all of us down. We'll get pizza from Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, and we'll just end the argument right then and there.
We're gonna have to do it like the right way, though. You're gonna have to get the pizzas, and then whoever's eating and judging is gonna have to be blindfolded. So you can't have any.
Oh, like no bias.
Yeah, you gotta be blindfolded. So you totally have no bias. You give your full, honest opinion.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind.
What'd he say?
That's going to be the Irish candy test of pizzas. Because when we went to the Carbon County jail, they got like a bunch of different candies from Ireland. So we were sitting on the campfire. We were in Susquehanna. We were sitting on the campfire, and he literally just took one candy bar, cut it up, circulated it. Everyone took a piece, ate it, gave their insights. That was a little thing we did that night.
What the hell candies were they?
Chocolate. A lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
I forgot the other ones.
It wasn't like name brands. It was like Hershey Kisses or.
No, it was like their own.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. An assortment of Cadbury chocolate bars. Yeah, see, there's Brandon right there. Yeah, they definitely weren't gunshots coming from a gun nut. It was weird. Huh?
I finished my bracket, by the way, so you know I have my undivided attention.
Okay, sorry. The NHL gets his undivided attention over Bigfoot, ghosts, and his friend Kyle. That's a pretty good cider.
Oh yeah, I'm trying this right now.
That's pretty good. I don't know if I like it better than that. That Citizen. The Citizen, I think, is a little better.
Oh wow, it's delicious.
It's Honeycrisp. Honeycrisp are the best apples in the world.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so damn dark, man, and so quiet.
How many people are watching right now?
How many people are watching right now? 19.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Awake at 1:30 in the morning. Before we wrap up tonight, we are going to move locations too. We're going to take this stuff and we're going to go drive into the forest, down into the forest roads. We're going to scan the woods with the thermals. We're going to see if we could spot anything in there. You know, middle of the night drive through a giant forest with thermals. Sounds like a plan to me.
Yes, sir. And we both got the same kind.
We both have the same kind. That's right. That's right. It's so deadly quiet. It's crazy. I would have expected to hear fucking coyotes and shit. And I'm not hearing anything. We heard a couple barred owls in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Whatever that weird throaty noise was coming from over there just a little while ago. A stick snap and what sounded like maybe a very faint rock clack way over there. Maybe. Otherwise, it's super, super quiet. Mike, what do you think of Rick Nash?
He's retired now.
Who's Rick Nash?
He was the first overall pick in 2002. He played for Columbus, the Rangers, and Boston. But he retired a couple years ago. He was good. It's just he got like injured and stuff like that a lot later on in his career. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, he was good though. I enjoyed watching him play.
Why do you want to know that, Hope? Is this some are you not like a sports fan? How the hell do you know who Rick Nash is? Cryptid themed hockey teams, yeah. So Mike is a Jersey Devils fan.
Yeah, that's my team.
And are you going to be a Utah Yetis fan?
So they haven't named it yet.
If they keep the name, will that be your second team? Just based on the fact that it's the Yetis. Just for nostalgia purposes, it should be.
I think they should call them the Skinwalkers.
Ooh, that would be dope.
It's a Skinwalker Ranch.
Utah Yetis kind of rolls off the tongue a little better, but
it does.
Utah Skinwalkers, their friggin' mascot would be the creepiest mascot in the league.
That's true.
People wouldn't go to the games.
It'd be very family friendly.
Their mascot's running through the crowd, like decapitating kids and taking animals. Hope knows him. How do you know Rick Nash?
Are they from Ohio?
She is from Ohio.
Oh.
Why? That's where he's from?
So no, I mean he's from Canada, but the team that drafted him, that he spent like the majority of his career with, is Columbus, which is in Ohio.
Oh, that's where she lives.
Oh, he lives in Columbus.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
She said she'll message me. Cool. I don't think I know many people who are famous. Jesse Metcalf.
Well, you know Alex, Joe, Jesse.
Yeah, they're famous. Especially Joe and Jesse. Joe is a giant celebrity. But yeah, I know Jesse Metcalf. We grew up together. We used to beat him up in my buddy's basement when we were kids. And then he went on to, star in Desperate Housewives and make out with Eva Longoria and Terry Hatcher. And so I'm not jealous at all. Not even a little bit. He's probably, curled up in the Hollywood Hills somewhere.
Alex said you know Apathy?
I do know Apathy. He is my buddy.
Who's Apathy?
Apathy's a rapper.
Oh no.
From Demigods. Army of the Pharaohs. Valerie Aslan, yep, went to school with her. She's an actress. Tanisha Brito, she was Miss Connecticut in the Miss America pageant. Actually dated her.
Oh wow.
Yep. What is that? Hear that? What the fuck is that? Turn your thermal on.
Yeah, that's right.
That is fucking loud. What is that? Hold on a minute, guys. There's something big out there. Holy fuck, I'm shaking right now.
Honestly, it's probably just a deer.
It's fucking loud, though.
Yeah, it's probably just a deer. That sound like it's on 4 feet.
That was fucking loud. Here, I'll turn this off. Let me get my thermal out. Pardon me for a minute, guys, while I mess around with this thing.
I don't see nothing. It came like over here, right?
That's what it sounded like, yeah. Might be up over that hill.
Honestly, it's probably just like a deer or something. Hear the dogs barking in the background?
Yep. Whatever that was, it was loud.
There's no moose in this part of Connecticut, right?
No. There definitely shouldn't be. That was friggin' loud, man.
Yeah. It's probably just a deer.
Probably. Just friggin'.
I'm gonna keep telling myself that.
Exactly. I mean, it just, whatever it was, it just came out of nowhere, it seemed like.
Yeah, but then just stopped though.
Exactly. Haven't heard shit since. Very weird. The mood touches the light bulb.
Somebody catch a zombie moose.
No, there's no moose here. Not down this far. There's been some moose in northern Connecticut.
Yeah, northern Connecticut. There's probably a couple, right?
Yeah, there's been some in like friggin' Torrington. The hell's the name of that? I think it's Seymour.
I know in whatchamacallit. I know in New York where I'm at, they've been seen as far south as like Dutchess County lately.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There's I mean, there's bear here, 100%.
Oh yeah.
There's fucking bear here.
We're probably gonna get a couple on the trail cameras.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I don't doubt it.
I bet. We'll get a couple bear. We'll probably get a bobcat or two.
I've only gotten one. All the years I've been putting out trail cameras, I've only gotten one bobcat.
They're very, very, very stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Be really cool if we got one. I'm hoping. Be ultra cool if we got a fucking mountain lion.
Yeah.
They're here too. That's the problem.
That's kind of like one of my end games. Like, I never expect to get like a squatch or anything else that might be out there. But mountain lion.
To hope for a mountain lion.
Mountain lion. I'm always kind of like gunning for one of those.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. In New Hampshire, they're all over the place. Brian was just up. I think he's still up there. He was up there yesterday or today, and he found all kinds of moose scat, fresh moose scat. That was weird. It just stopped.
Yeah.
That's what weirds me out a little bit. Is it just went dead silent. There's been no movement since.
It sounded like something on four legs though.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah. That EMF stuff drawing something in.
Maybe, but let's try to take a dump. Oh yeah, they get pretty big. Alex says he gets them regularly
Bobcats.
on his trail cams near his house.
Yeah.
I bet the population of them up there is a lot thicker than it is down here. I mean, there are quite a few, but probably nothing like up there.
I think, as you know, I saw my first moose in the wild with Alex.
Yeah. I've never seen one in the wild. I saw one on his drone in the wild.
Not like with your own eyes, though.
No. But, I mean, that was really cool. He was like, how cool would it be to see if I could fly over one? And then he flies his drone out, and it was like, I think it was like 1,800 yards or feet from us was a big giant male bedded down in the rain. And then there was the female and the young one that he caught after that. Really neat.
Actually, someone in the chat made a really weird, really interesting point. He's like, weird how it came up. I think he's referring to those footfalls or steps or whatever. Right after we started talking about skinwalkers.
I just saw that. Yeah. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. We're not out here for that. We're not out here for that. We're, you know, the occasional dead person, regular dead person, you know, who was a person when they were alive. Okay. Skinwalker. Nope. No, thank you. We don't go down that hole.
Actually, my friend, I have a friend. He's in like astrophotography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he went on this crazy expedition out in the Southwest, and he was somewhere in New Mexico. I forget where. But he basically said like there's like this valley. It was either New Mexico or Arizona. I forget what. And there's like this valley on like this reservation, and he said like the locals they let them go there, but they refused to go there because they were afraid of the skinwalkers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
Yeah, dude, they take that shit seriously out there.
Fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely, they do. I'm sure there's something. Like I'm sure they are a real thing. Not real like as in like flesh and blood, but I'm sure it's a real something. Like it exists somehow.
It's basically like
A shapeshifter.
no, it's basically like a witch, right? Or like their equivalent to a witch. And they take like an animal hide or skin or whatever, put it over them, and they could turn to that animal. Is that basically it?
I've heard everything from that to they can just change shape.
I see.
They can take on the form of like different animals just through their whatever crazy magic abilities they have. It depends on who you talk to.
Kyle did not bring barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce for what?
Hope asked if you brought barbecue sauce.
Why did I bring barbecue sauce? I don't get it.
I don't know. I was maybe it was like an inside joke between you guys or something.
I don't get it. I'm lost. Funny enough, we just got lost.
Yeah. You tell your viewers about our little.
We literally got lost in the woods. How far off the trail did we go? Like
Not that far.
fucking 30 feet?
We didn't get lost so much as we got like
Turned around.
Yeah.
That's how dark it is out in these woods. We walked 30 feet off trail and then turned around to go back to trail because we wanted to come back this way and we couldn't find the trail.
That was an owl.
I didn't hear it clear because I was talking. Yep. That's definitely an owl.
So imagine we were at that spot we wanted to post up and we heard those steps.
Imagine if we were what?
At that spot.
Fuck that.
We would have been.
Would have shit my pants.
We would have been back to back right now.
Yeah. Back to back, and I'm the only one with a goddamn gun. You've been standing there with a handgun, your pistol, your finger pistols.
You can have a knife.
I got one too. I give you my knife so you can double hand it. Oh, they're starting to get rowdy now. I'm telling you, we should drive through the forest.
Yeah, I'm down.
I think that would be a really, like, we can just even stop and scan and stop and scan and stop and scan. Man, they are getting very chatty out there, huh? Chatty Cathy. That did sound like a turkey.
Hmm?
I thought I heard that turkey noise again. Underneath the owl.
I hope the recorders caught that. I want to see what that signature looks like on the spectrograph.
Yeah, it sounded very, like, throaty.
Yeah, kind of a little like guttural, kind of.
Yeah. Later, Alex. Man, they're going crazy down there. Do you think a deer would just stop dead in its tracks and just stay that way?
Mhm.
Huh? For this long?
That's a good point.
It's been, well, like fucking 30 to 40 minutes at this point. There's been no movement. That was a lot of movement. And it was moving.
It was close too.
It was close. That's what's got me freaked out. Is
Yeah, the deer, like, they're really light on their feet though.
so then why would it have been making a ton of noise?
Maybe just walk through like a leafy patch.
I mean, there's leaves all over. Look down. They're everywhere.
Maybe those are extra crumply.
They were kettle cooked leaves.
I'm just trying to tell you what you want to hear right now.
No, I want to hear, like, real, like, what the fuck? Why would it just go dead silent for this long?
I'm trying to tell you what I want to hear right now. No, it was weird though, for sure.
It was definitely weird. And then we couldn't find anything on the fucking thermals. I mean,
It's probably on the other side of that hill.
probably is. Like, literally right over the fucking crest of it, staring at us right now. It's the shitty time to use the thermals too, because everything gets warm during the day. So everything out here is the same color fucking, well, it depends on what color spectrum you have it on. Like, I had it on that vivid orange shit.
I usually do white hot most of the time.
Usually I do too. But I had it on that orange, and everything was fucking orange or like yellowish orange.
I'm just dreading to seeing like some hideous face show up in my beam.
Fuck you.
You know if that happens, I'm leaving all this shit here
And
in the car.
then we're gone.
I'm driving, leaving my backpack here.
Yep.
Everything.
We're gone. Just grab the beer so I have something to calm my nerves on the way back. I can lose the
record on the roof. My car's gonna fly off. I don't care.
I can lose the fucking plasma ball and the EMF pump. I can lose the battery backup in the fucking tri-field. I can grab my backpack fast enough because I'm not losing everything in that. Especially since the gun's in there. That was another thing. I couldn't find my holster. So I'd have to, now I'd have to go dig in the bag, grab the thing. I mean, she's chambered, but. Fire warning shot. No thanks. I don't need any fucking police showing up. Come here for a minute.
What? What's even the claws on the trees?
I don't know. Stand up. Look directly that way. Do you see that fucking... In between these trees, if you look just right, I keep seeing this little light. See it?
No.
You don't see it?
I don't. I'm just on the different. I don't know if you have a couple of inches on me, so.
It's not super easy to see, but it's like a fucking red light.
I mean, there's houses that way too, you know.
There aren't. That's the fucking pond. The houses are past the pond. And a large amount of woods between them. That would be the pond or the edge of the pond. And I still see it.
Is it moving or?
Huh?
Is it like moving?
No, I don't see it. Nope, now it's not there. It was a little red light. Like a reddish orange light. More red than orange. Oh.
What?
I see it again. It's very faint.
Are you sure it's not the same one you saw in the woods?
No, because that was that way. This is like right over here. What's that reading?
0.2 mg.
What did it go up to? Like 18?
Yes, it's just at 0.2 right now.
Huh?
It's just at 0.2 right now. I think he's doing there.
Weird. And I know the phone's not going to pick it up because it's like so far in the distance and so small.
I wish I could see it.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Like, it's not easy to see. I can tell you that right now.
Does everyone in the chat see it?
No, there's no way they see it. Because the phone, there's no way it's picking it up. No, I don't see it on the screen, even when I zoom in.
Do you see it right now?
Nope, no, I don't see it. And even if I rock back and forth, like so that's what I've been trying to do.
What?
No, I don't see it now. It's in the same general area, but it almost feels like it's like moving slightly. Huh. It's interesting. Very interesting. Kind of freaking me out a little bit, to be honest with you. That's a good idea, Henry. I should hunt with a silencer.
I don't think those are allowed. Those are legal here.
Yeah, they are.
Wait,
Not to hunt with.
Oh.
And you have to apply for a special permit or shit to get one. Because Brandon's got one. Matter of fact, the first time he fired out of it, it malfunctioned and the bullet came out the side.
Jeez.
Yeah. Took him a year to get the fucking thing. Then it was ruined.
Why, is he in Connecticut?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. We grew up together.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We grew up together. He was the dude who was over the other night when you called, and I said, "Let me call you back in 40 minutes."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a corrections officer
Oh, wow.
at the level 5 in Montville.
Was that like Supermax?
Yeah. It's like it's unsentenced and sentenced. There's like gang blocks and fucking. It's the worst of the worst in that place. The worst of the worst.
I think there's people still on like death row in Connecticut.
I bet there are. That's what I wanted to do.
I don't think they do the death penalty anymore, but like I think like
No, Michael Ross is the last person to get in Connecticut.
yeah. My mom overheard us having a conversation. She started looking him up after.
Who?
My mom.
Michael Ross?
Yeah.
Fucking creepy dude, man. Creepy dude. The Eggman, they called him. But typical, like so many other serial killers, his fucking childhood was shit. It was shit. And he was genius level smart. Oh, like his IQ was like 141 or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them have like super high IQs. It's weird.
It's very weird. But there's that whole thing. It's like that thin line between genius and insane, right?
Yeah.
It's the same with a lot of like the greatest artists ever. What in God's name is that? Is that a fox?
That is the first time I've ever heard that sound in my life.
I've never heard that sound in my life. I got goosebumps right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
That was weird.
That was fucking weird.
How would you describe that?
I don't know. Like a high pitched.
Yeah, very
whiny,
like whistly almost.
Whistly. Like a cry, kind of. Sort of. Fucking weird. Foxes make a ton of weird noise, but I've never heard that before. Never. And I've lived in Connecticut for a long time. I've heard foxes make the strangest noises ever. I've never heard that noise.
Sounds like someone getting a happy ending.
What?
Sounds like someone getting a happy ending.
It did, right? It sounded like something about the orgasm. That's what it sounded like. I'm not trying to be funny. It's the only way to describe it accurately. Is there a ghost out here who is like mid-thrust when they got killed? Oh, shit. That was weird. Did you guys hear that? And you guys
that
hear
came
that?
from like down the road, right?
Came from over here, yeah. I'm just covering my fucking ass here.
The recorders definitely got
100% they got that.
Definitely got that.
Whatever it was fucking weird.
Bet you that was like a coyote or something.
No, coyote. That's definitely not a coyote. Coyotes yip. It's a
didn't that kind of have like a yippy?
Kind of, but the coyote yip is very, very, very like recognizable. So, and foxes make like 100 different noises. I've heard a lot of them, listening to them on purpose, like online, to see like to differentiate. But I've not heard that before. It was definitely weird. It could be, very well could be, because I don't think I've listened to 120 different fox vocalization. But that was strange sounding. And I'm still weirded out by this shit.
Dude, when we got those the Sugar Run sounds in Allegheny,
Yeah,
I spent hours listening to Coyote Howls
yeah.
and just different types of animal howls and sounds and shit like that.
Well, that was why when I got those fucking screams last year, I did the same thing because I was like, I gotta debunk this. Like before I tell anybody, like say anything, I have to debunk this and make sure that I know for sure that this is not some animal. But nothing I listened to sounded like that. Do you remember that? Those screams when I played those for you? They were loud.
That was in Northeast Connecticut, right?
That
Is
was
that part of Connecticut connected to the same greenway that this forest is?
yes. Yep. Yep, all straight up along the border. Up into Putnam County, Pomfret, Brooklyn, Canterbury, all the way up to the border of like Stafford Springs, Woodstock, and then over the border into Douglas. And Douglas is where I got those, which is literally like if you're standing here, and that's the fucking line, the top of Connecticut. Douglas is right there. That's where I got those. That's where I got the 2 sets of footprints. That's where I got the recording of something picking up the recorder and dropping it. All the fucking sticks snapping as something's walking around. And that fucking... all of it on the same fucking recorder on the same night. And the tree knocks. The loudest, clearest tree knocks I've ever heard in my life. All the same night on that same recorder. All started at fucking 2:37 a.m.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like 2 to 4, 2
Yeah,
to 5
I
a.m.
think
That's
anywhere
when all the crazy
between
shit
midnight and
happens.
4 is the best time to be out, but between 2 and 4 is the
That's like
time.
prime time.
It's
Yeah.
prime time, yeah. What time is it right now?
2 a.m. on the dot.
2 a.m. on the dot. Have you scanned around here with your thermal in a bit?
What?
Have you scanned with your thermal in a little while? Scan across the street, too. That was either a coyote or a squatch. Did you hear that?
No, that was an owl.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where it came from this way?
This one.
That way? See, from over here. From
I've
here.
heard that exact same sound a bunch of times before.
From here, it sounded like, ooh.
Yeah, it was like a, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I could say with certainty it was an owl.
Okay, there it is. Yep.
Huh?
It just did it again.
Let's see what the EMF meter is doing.
Should I run the spirit box a little bit?
We should wait till 3 a.m. to do that.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do it when we go into the forest. I think it's a good place to do it at, actually.
No objections?
Huh?
Said no objections.
I'm going to shut this phone off when we get in there too, and I'm going to run the spirit box, the spirit talker.
Sounds good.
So guys, at some point I'm going to shut this off, so when we go drive deep into the woods, so I can use both the spirit box and the spirit talker. But you got like an hour still, so hey Nancy, thank you for joining.
Damn, dude, you got a nice little crowd tuning in tonight.
I know, for being so late, got 20 people in here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Still weirded out by that friggin' whatever that thing came in quick. It's just like all of a sudden, like pop, like out of nowhere. Like you would have thought you would have heard it gradually, like from a distance. It just sounded like it just popped out of nowhere. It was right there.
I was actually just thinking about that.
That's what it sounded like. We were back there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 20 minutes before that happened.
I'm not trying to like psych myself. Yeah, like I'm not trying to psych us out, but
no, but
we
were right there. So this path goes this way and then curves back that way. We walked off the path onto this fucking raised area.
Yeah,
that's where we were gonna set up at.
It sounded like it started like over here somewhere, and then just like slowly
went this way.
Yeah, went across like that.
It was fucking weird.
If we were, I'm kind of glad we set up here. If we were in the woods and we heard that,
it was close.
Mm-hmm.
It was super close.
I would have bounced probably.
I probably would have too, to be honest with you. It was so close. I don't know anyone who wouldn't. I think if Joe and Jesse were out in the woods and something that close,
they probably walk towards it.
Jesse probably would have. Joe would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing? Let's go." That girl's fearless. Like legit, she is fearless. Joe's her Jiminy Cricket. He's like, "All right, Pinocchio, think about this. If it's a portal, you don't know what's on the other side of it. Don't run into it." That was still one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
Oh, a big ass light. Yeah.
So weird. And hearing him describe it, even crazier. Even crazier. Who made that noise?
Response.
Imagine that.
Response. Get in the car.
Go on.
With or without you.
I'll be hanging on the back.
What?
And this is why we take your car, because the Prius, we'd be pulling out of here at 2.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Something chasing us, flipping it over on its roof. It only weighs 68 pounds. And that's with a full tank of gas. I'm glad you ate Tailspin. Did you have Marmite? Which sounds like, to me, it sounds like an insect repellent. Marmite. Marmite, to keep the termites away. Ben got hungry because the chat was talking about me eating you. I don't know where this all came from. Somehow I became a cannibal.
I thought I was dead or something like that.
Yeah. I'm like, he's sitting in his chair, just making his picks.
Oh, that's why I hope that's about the barbecue sauce.
Huh?
That's why I hope that's about the barbecue sauce.
Because I was going to use it on you. I'm also very picky about my barbecue sauce.
Plus, I'm Italian. I prefer to use like marinade or something like that.
Yeah, I would. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, depends on what it is. I'm not going to eat ribs with fucking marinara. You know? Ribs deserve barbecue.
No, I'm saying me.
Oh, you should be eaten with marinara.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. Or like, olive oil and garlic, little white
Yeah,
wine.
something like that. Yeah. A little bit of parsley on different.
Little parsley, yeah. Yeah. Roasted tomato. It's funny. I like tangy barbecue sauce that's made with apple cider vinegar. That's my favorite kind. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of smoky, a good amount of
I
tang.
just want to try to make my own.
Dude, I make my own.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Yep. Excuse me.
Yeah, so I got friends right now who are getting drunk at bars, getting laid.
Yeah.
My loser ass is out in the woods talking about eating me and
And
playing with plasma balls.
their lives are empty. Getting laid and getting drunk, it's empty. This right here is life experience shit.
Yeah, this is living.
I think it is. I mean, this is, you're out in fucking nature, you're doing crazy shit that gets your adrenaline fucking going, and
Oh yeah, my heart was racing when
who are you telling?
my fight or flight was starting to act up.
Oh my God. There's like this little part of me that like is so curious and also so fucking pissed because I don't know what it was that I want to run straight up that hill. But not enough. Not enough to do it. It just weirds me out the way that it happened. Like when we were in New Hampshire, we heard moose walking like quite a distance away. You could hear them coming in like from a fucking distance. And as I got closer, it got louder.
Mm-hmm.
That shit just came out of fucking nowhere. Like, boom, I'm here.
I mean, the only thing though, we were kind of like deep in conversation. We were like
Mike,
moving around.
no, you're not going to convince me that we wouldn't have heard it. There's no way. It was right there. We would have absolutely heard it come that, like, we would have heard it fucking 40 feet away. 50 feet away.
But how far away do you think it was?
Oh, it was not far, dude. I mean, maybe it was 50 feet. I don't know. I'm saying, okay, so I think we would have heard it 40 or 50 yards away coming in. It was probably 40 feet away.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
It was over this little bend right here.
Yeah. Yep. That's going to bug me. Like, just bug me. Time you got?
It should be a little low for sure. Yeah.
As wood knock sounded, didn't it?
It sounded very knocky.
It certainly
There were
did.
2 of them.
There were 2 of them. Like back to back.
Yeah, came from like this direction.
Yeah. I would have said more this way. Like, yep, like that. Yep.
This one direction.
Which is the direction the light was in. Which I don't see at all. Nope.
Actually, listen for a second. It's dead quiet.
Dead quiet. No more owls. No dogs. Nothing.
You know, we're gonna be standing up most of the time, I think, right?
I would say so. I'm not going to sit. I'm going to be on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do about these?
Hmm?
What do you do about these?
Drink them.
No, I'm saying the cans.
Oh, I'll figure that out.
I mean, I don't want to keep them in your car either, though.
Why, they're empty.
I guess that's true.
Again, Dave, this is a great pick.
Yeah, it was very good. Can I tell you about the spider? What do you want to know about the spider?
What spider?
I got bit by a brown recluse. I didn't tell you about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Fucking, it was only like 3 or 4 days ago.
Oh, shit. That was recent.
You remember, did I tell you, like, that day that we talked? When I was at my brother's house, like, I wasn't feeling well? Did I tell you that?
No.
I didn't tell you that?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling good, man. I legit woke up in the middle of the night, like, and had to take my clothes off and wring my t-shirt out in the sink. I'd sweated through it.
It was that bad?
Like, drenched, like I was in a fucking rainstorm. And I was feeling just very, like, sick and nauseous and, I don't know, weird, dude. Very weird. And, I knew I got bit by a spider because I felt it. I killed the fucking thing on my hand and then flicked it on the ground. I didn't think anything of it. As the friggin' night went on, my hands started swelling up.
Oh.
Then it started turning hard where the bite mark was.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was hot to the touch. Mind you, when it bit me, it burned. And then I'm sweating through my clothes, feeling sick. Next morning, my index finger is numb. And I'm like, well, this is not normal.
Yeah.
And the hand was just throbbing. It didn't feel good. It was bad. So I ended up finally going to the hospital. And they were like, yeah, you got bit by a spider. And the doctor was like, you know, most likely a brown recluse. I was digging in the wood pile to make a fire at my brother's house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have this cooler here.
And that's where they live, is in friggin' wood piles mostly.
Really?
Yep.
Here you go. I have some cooler here. We could throw the empties in.
So I got, look at, this is what the remainder of it looks like now.
Oh, it's so swollen.
Hold
dude.
it, touch it. You can feel it's hard. Touch it. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
So there's necrosis, though. That's the bite of a tiny spider, bro. A tiny spider. The fangs on that spider are so small.
You could see the fang marks there,
But that's
too.
necrosis. That's from where the venom ate away the fucking flesh. It started turning black. And that's when I was like,
Yeah, that's when you're like, okay, I should probably see something about this.
this is probably not normal. There you go. Guess what tomorrow is? Guess what today is?
420.
420, mofo. Me and Mike, we getting high.
See a blunt in my future. See a fat old blunt in my future.
A fat blunt.
What do you used to? What do you use to like roll?
What do I use to roll?
Yeah, I'm old school.
Usually like
I still use Dutch Masters.
yeah, usually Dutch, or I like the raw cones though.
Like joints.
Yeah, but I also like the fucking raw leaves too.
I don't know, joints just. I mean, they're good. I like them.
They burn really fast
Yeah, they just don't do it for me.
and they make your throat scratchy.
Oh, so we got some interesting noises tonight so far.
Very interesting. Yeah. Those two knocks were kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was back to back. That was really cool.
That was very cool. And I'm telling you, I've got them here before in the same area. Like crystal clear. And I thought I heard very faint what sounded like either rock clacking or knocks coming from the distance that way earlier, like in the very beginning. How good is the recorders?
What do you mean?
Like how sensitive are they?
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? Do you have the Zoom? H1
Sony.
Sony?
That's a Sony, and then this one, the one top of the car,
That's the Zoom, right?
Huh?
That's the Zoom, isn't it?
Maybe. Check it out.
Yep, that's the Zoom. That's the one I have. That one's pretty sensitive, actually.
I should probably know this. I should probably know these things. I don't even know what brands most of my equipment is.
Yeah, that's a Zoom H1N. They make this friggin' crazy field recorder that has a tower, and the tower's like this tall, Mike, and it has microphones like going around it from the top to the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That must be super sensitive.
Super sensitive. It's for like nature field recording, so it's supposed to pick up sounds.
Oh, that's right up our alley.
Yeah, but it's fucking like also like $1,000.
Yeah, that's though. You could probably like get a crazy storm and it'll be fine.
Do you know the kid Miguel from Sasquatch Theory?
I don't really follow Sasquatch Theory that much.
He's got one. It's really, really good. It's super, super sensitive. Ben, everybody's in bed.
We got 22 people watching right now.
I mean, the West Coast is awake. Maybe the middle of the United States is awake. The East Coast is probably all in bed.
Yeah, there's a lot of insomniacs.
Ben's in the UK, so it's like 7 in the morning where he's at.
There's a lot of insomniacs in the East Coast.
Yeah, that's me. I don't sleep well. I usually sleep from about 2 to 4 or 5. I sleep from like 10 to 11:30. Then I'm awake. Then I fall asleep from 2 to like 4 or 5. That's my night.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, during the week I'll fall asleep like between 12 and 2. I wake up at like 6, snooze till like 7.
Yeah, and then you gotta go to fucking work.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Do that for 10 hours.
That's the worst. Laying in bed knowing you have to wake up to go to work, and you're counting it down. You're like, oh, if I fall asleep now, I get 5 hours. Then another hour. But if I fall asleep, I get 4. Then another hour. But if I fall asleep, I get 3. Fuck it, I'm just staying awake.
I read some statistic like over 90% of people do that when they go to bed. They count how many hours of sleep they're gonna get.
Of course they do. And then they stress themselves out about it, and they don't get fucking nearly that much. Because in their head, they're thinking about it too much.
Well, I don't think you need 8 hours of sleep every night.
No, I don't think so. Especially as you get older.
Yeah, I think you only need 4 or 5 hours tops.
Well, they say that's not healthy for you.
Huh?
They say it's not healthy.
I disagree.
I don't agree with that, like being unhealthy. I mean, I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but like I've been sleeping fucking 3 to 5 hours for years now. I don't think it's affecting me that much.
And I'm sure 8 hours of sleep
is
better,
wonderful.
But I don't think averaging 4 or 5 hours a night is like
no
too detrimental.
And you got these people like The Rock. We're like one of the busiest people in the world. He's got multiple businesses. He's a fucking, a fucking workout buff. He's waking up every day at fucking 3 a.m. to go to the gym for fucking 2 hours. And he went to bed at fucking midnight. So he's getting 3 hours of sleep a night.
I think some like the smartest, most successful people too. They only have like Elon Musk. I think he only gets like 3 or 4 hours, 3 to 5 hours of sleep a night.
Exactly. Yep. That's me. I'm one of the smartest people in the world. That's why I only get fucking 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night. That's exactly the reason. Joe's in bed now. They did their job. I appreciate them. Joe, get Ben a hat, will you? He's been asking me forever. Brandon gets 2 to 3. Mike gets 3 to 5. Hey, Mike, what's up, buddy? Mike gets 3 to 5. Henry gets 2 hours and tries to sleep in the middle of the day for a couple. Buttons need 6.
I still can't believe how popping the chat is. Your chat is right now.
The chat is popping right now for friggin' 2 in the morning. This is crazy. Sean's in here. What's up, Sean?
Sean who?
Sean Wagner.
Oh, no shit, Shawnee.
Yeah, man. What are you doing awake, bud?
What up, Sean? Have you seen Sean's new show? Have you seen?
I watched it. Yeah, he told me. I didn't even know it was a thing, and then we talked that night because I sent him that picture. Remember?
Yeah. See, yeah, I sent that photo from Gettysburg.
So we talked, and he told me about it. Actually, he featured me on the latest episode.
Oh, nice.
Like just a bit that I was talking about, like the paranormal and my beliefs on it.
Sean, I want it. Sean should come to has to come to Freetown with us.
Oh God, yeah.
When we go.
Would he want to though?
Ask him.
Sean, would you want to go to Freetown State Forest with us? You got to look it up if you don't know about it, but it's a very dark place. Massive occult activity, many murders, sacrifices, child abuse, weird shit, bro. And then the old history is King Philip's War was there. Very creepy place.
The place we're at now has got some good.
The place we're at now has some history too, yeah, for sure. Nothing occult related, but it's got some bloody battles and violence.
Well, I read something this evening that like that Maud was apparently like a malicious witch.
Yeah, that's what one of the things says, and then the other thing says, no, that's not the case.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. There's 2 graves, so there could be 2 different Mauds. I don't know.
Are they both spelled the same way?
Yes. Maude. Yep. Sean says he'd love to go.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, Freetown State Forest in Massachusetts. It's part of the Bridgewater Triangle. It's probably the scariest place I've ever gone. It just has a really, really oppressive feeling, man. And part of that could be because, when you know the history, it gets in your head. But I think the other part of it is like a legitimate, like tangible thing that happens when you go to a place that's so steeped in violence and darkness. I think that's what happens. I think you have a tangible reaction to it. He's only been to Mass once. Yeah, we got to get you out there.
Actually, he'd be good too for the Norwich thing you're planning in August.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
Nope.
Oh yeah, because isn't the caretaker have like really bad health problems right now?
She needs fucking heart surgery. Yep. I don't think it's gonna happen, dude. I'm so bummed. I'm still trying,
Yeah.
but
I mean, there's nothing you could do about that, though. You know.
no. I'm gonna be super bummed though if I didn't get in there with like equipment once in my life, living that close to it. Really?
I'm sure we could still do it down the road.
No, they'll tear it down at some point. They'll end up tearing it down.
That's a shame.
The only reason those two buildings are still up is because the parcels were bought and sold, and then bought and sold again, and the last person to buy them was a private buyer, not like a big corporation who was going to, build something there or whatever. This private buyer bought that parcel and didn't tear the buildings down because he wasn't sure what he was going to do with it. She knew him, and she convinced him to allow them to let people in.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that place I want to do. I wonder if they'd allow us, if I could talk to like the town of Waterford, if they'd allow us into Seaside Sanatorium.
Want to be cider?
I'm going to have it when we get in the car. Oh. Man, my back is killing me.
I'll put this right here for you.
Thanks, buddy. Ben, you're driving people away. Can we get to 40? Can we get to 40? We've got 22. We've got 22. We've got 20. And now all of a sudden there's 5 people left. You're being pushy, Ben.
That's for all the lives lost here.
Huh? All the lives we lost.
No, for all the lives lost here.
For our homies.
Yeah.
For the homies of Hell Hollow. I say we get in the friggin' car and go drive through.
What time is it?
I don't know.
All right, one if I finish this and then we'll
Yeah, go ahead.
make moves.
Oof. Getting freaking cold now.
Yeah, I lit it up.
I thought it was gonna be like 45, 50 degrees. I thought it was gonna be fine.
45 when I left.
Now I'm freaking cold, man.
I mean, it's that time of night where, it doesn't get like peak cold.
Yeah. Yes, Ben is unexplained. Unexplained is Ben. He had a channel.
So what are the 3 main things? We heard those weird footfalls.
Yep.
We heard those screechy sounds.
That weird guttural shit.
Yeah, then we heard the back-to-back knocks.
And then we heard the back-to-back knocks. Yep.
So 3 or 4.
Yeah. The 2, I think the 3 main were that weird screechy sound, the footfalls, and those knocks. The guttural thing was kind of quiet, hard to hear.
I'm hoping
the recorder picked it up.
The recorders picked that up. That's why I always like to have at least 2 rolling if I could.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking quiet here now. It's gotten very quiet. Whew. I'm fucking freezing. Good Lord. I knew I should have brought my jacket.
Yeah, I've got a fleece on, a hoodie.
All right, don't rub it in. I'm freaking shivering right now.
I think it was Friday night when we were at Susquehanna.
Yeah.
We were like driving in Thurman, and Alex's brother was driving my car. I was in the passenger seat, so I could Thurm.
Yeah.
And you know, like they had the windows down the back and stuff like that. So Alex and Brian are like freezing cold, you know, and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, you know, you guys don't feel like the heat back there? You guys don't feel like the heat back there or anything like that? They're like, no, you know, like, oh, kind of. And like, Luca turns the heat off in front. And they're like, oh, I'm like, oh, what'd you say? He's like, oh, it's getting really hot up here. They're all cold back there. I'm like, yeah, we got a pretty toasty situation up front here.
He's coming on Monday. He's coming up to Vermont. We're meeting him at Alex's parents' condo. Starting to drizzle a little bit.
Yeah, this is like 40% chance. Are you guys just going up Monday for the day?
No, we're staying till Wednesday. Why?
Okay.
Why? What are you thinking of freaking taking time off? You should. You should, man.
You know what it is? If for this Memorial Day trip, I'm probably gonna have to take at least like 5 or 6 days off.
Probably a week. Gotcha.
And I'm gonna have to put in for it. I'm gonna have to like replace that time off pretty soon. So it'll just be a bad luck.
Gotcha. So listen, before I
Unless I blow them off.
Before I email,
No, I can't do that.
Before I email the Appalachian Trail people about the cabin, look at your calendar and tell me when you think you could go for a weekend.
Right now, the only week I'm pretty much good. Just you know, it's just Memorial Day weekend. I probably won't be able to.
So what do you think we should wait until like? I mean, you think we should go in like the next couple months? Do you think we should wait until like the fall, winter? Like October?
I mean, summer. Honestly, like summer's probably my least favorite time to go squatching. Believe it or not.
I hate it too. I don't like the heat.
Like after June, like
it's just unbearable.
Yeah, July, August.
Bugs, ticks, fucking.
July, August, most of September suck.
Yep.
You know, June's bearable. June's manageable. It's doable.
Well, what if it's open like early May, mid-May?
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's see. I'll check. If not, then we can push it until like October. But then I don't know if it'll be fucking closed, the road. When did we go up there? It was December. Because it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it was a Christmas parade and shit. Yeah.
So that shit probably closes like November.
Yeah, probably. Exactly, Henry. Exactly. I'm sweating. I was sweating earlier because I got nervous. and then the sweat got cold. And now I'm freezing. I might actually have to get in your truck and just sit down.
We'll start packing up, I guess.
I'm freaking cold, dude. I am cold. If I hear those fucking footsteps. Wow, we're packing up. Whoop.
What?
I just tripped. Let's put away the toys. If anyone was to drive by and see us standing on the side of the woods with a plasma ball.
I'm sure that have questions.
Dude, what the fuck are these weirdos doing? Good thing it's a pretty rural area.
I'm surprised. You didn't see one car drive by.
No, it doesn't surprise me, honestly. It's a very very rural area, backwoodsy road.
Do a future cider.
Yeah, let me just put this in the car. Whoops. Whoops. That's everything, right?
Huh?
Just making sure that was everything. Ooh. Give me some heat.
You got it.
Oh, the bad knee.
Got your therm ready?
I do. I do. Okay, now we are in the truck, guys. And we're gonna go drive into the forest. Off we go.
85 miles left.
You got what?
85 miles left.
Till?
Huh?
Till what?
Till I run out of gas.
Alright, where's that road at?
You don't have to, but I'm just saying if you put your belt on, we want to deal with
Oh,
this.
okay.
You don't have to. I'm
No,
just-
I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with it. Alright, it's gonna be right here on the left where that sign is.
Coming up.
Yep. Yep, right here.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, baby. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. I guess Mike says 85 miles isn't a good reserve in the woods.
Huh?
I don't know. I think that's about meaning 85 miles till empty isn't a good reserve when you're in the woods.
Well, 81 now.
Is this my window? This one? Okay.
You got the therm already?
Yep. Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta adjust my therm. Okay, that's better.
If you're very open, you know.
It's not working.
I have trouble seeing.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, see, it's just, I don't know if it's blurry or what.
I think your brightness is. Which.
Huh? The EMF pump was, I mean, it was pumping. It was definitely pumping. It was putting out a lot. I don't know if it necessarily worked in that area. We had some crazy footfalls that were super close, like freaked us out. We also had 2 back-to-back wood knocks, very clear. And then some weird screechy, I don't know, hard to explain.
I think your brightness is like this sort of way.
How do you turn it
Oh,
down?
no, that's okay.
Huh?
I think so.
You did?
This thing was turned all the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's much better. Much better.
Yeah, this is such a good thing.
It really is.
The only thing is, like, it's super sensitive.
John, are you still here, buddy? Oh, you are. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was pumping it out. I just don't know if that was the right area. Got something? I'm not sure if that was the right area to do it in. I think we'll know more when we, go listen to the recorders back and then kind of go over the video and stuff, and see what we can find from the noises and whatnot. But
it's only about 90 minutes of audio and I think I'm just going to listen to those all the way through.
You're gonna what?
I think I was going to listen to those all the way through.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Usually for like an overnight, if it's like, hours.
I would listen to them too because
I'll just upload them. Yeah, but if it's like multiple hours, I just upload it onto the spectrograph and just,
yeah, look at it visually.
Yeah, if I see any weird signatures, I'll stop.
I wouldn't be surprised if you maybe even got some EVPs on there.
Yeah, that's the other reason too. I want to listen to them all the way through.
Yeah, well, remember it was 60 degrees out today. All I see is gray, man. I don't see shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think everything just is like about the same temperature out there just from being warm today,
Yeah.
And try to
get rid of these pulsars.
Yeah. That thing is crazy.
Okay, I can see better now.
Oh yeah, now I can too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do two things at once, guys. I'm trying to therm out the window and then keep the camera focused on the front.
Yeah, because of the road crossing where
Yeah.
we're looking ever abut the road.
It's alright, I'm watching. Whoops. Yeah, I have to plug. I have a big battery bank, Sean, that I bring with me. It's got it's got the 110 DC plug-in. It's got like 6 USB, and then or the 110 volt plug-in. Then it's got a DC in and a DC out, and it's got like 6 USBs. So that's what I was using to run them. Was that for electricity. Yeah, go on Amazon, man. Look them up on Amazon. The one I have is like, gosh, I wouldn't even know how to compare it in size. It's probably about like 6 inches long, 7 inches long, about 4 inches wide, and about 5 inches tall. Something like that. Close. You can find them on sale on Amazon. The one I have, I think, usually goes for like around $150. I got it for $89 on sale. So, and you can find them cheaper than that for like $60, 65. Just depends on how much voltage you want. You don't need as much as I have. I just wanted to have one that would. I can charge my laptop twice on it. I can charge my phone 15 times on it from a full charge. It can run like camping lanterns for like, 32 hours straight. So that was the only reason I got that one. Ooh, slow down for a second. Stay right there. Yeah, it's a rock. Man, they are like furnaces, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, we're driving and I just keep seeing these bright white spots. And it's.
I mean, you know though when you get like an actual hit on it though. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because when you get hit, it glows real bright.
Yeah.
Now I wish I had my spotlight. Ah, you fucker, you. It's weird. You would think you would see, like, you know, in a forest like this, you would think you'd see all kinds of little things running around.
Yeah, it's a little cold though. I'm sure a lot of things are pumping down right now.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, just look for the sails, man. What are we doing in the woods at night? We are looking for both Sasquatch and anything paranormal, because this place has a history of both. Come on, just walk right in front. Just walk right in front. Or at least, like, just stand behind a tree and peek out. We were just outside before, not in the car, and we had some weird stuff happen. We were not brave. We were freaking out. Something came barreling towards us, really close, really loud, and then just stopped. And it was like it came out of nowhere. It didn't, like, you didn't hear it slowly. Oh, that's the water that we...
Oh, it's water.
This is, I think that's the water. If you pull in there, I think that was that water that me and you came up on that day.
Oh, is this that road?
I don't know. I can't remember if it was Trail Road 1 that we were on. That we planted the... Oh, we may get back out. We may get back out. Just hang out outside of it, on the side of the road for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this is what you do. We walk through the middle of the woods at night to do this stuff. But that was weird. That was freaky. That was so close. So close. And then the two wood knocks just made it even weirder. What do you have yours on? Red? White? What do you have yours on? White hot?
White hot, yeah. Just do white hot 90% of the time.
Yeah. What's the temp? What's the temp outside? Do you have it on here? 43 degrees out. But it was warm during the day, so most of the trees and the rocks soaked up that warmth. So the detail on the thermals is not the greatest. Normally in the winter you'd be able to see like trees, branches. When it starts warming up, it just kind of blends. But if there's something out there that's alive, it'll glow so bright, like there's no question about it, even at a distance. You may not be able to make out what the shape is, but you'll know it's alive. There's just so much woods, it's crazy. You guys are rock stars for hanging on this long in this live.
What are you at right now?
13.
So,
I mean, for friggin' 3 a.m.? Yeah.
40.
Huh?
Didn't quite hit that 40 figure, but...
No, didn't hit 40. That's all right, though. Most of my lives get most of their numbers, like, in the next day or two. This will be up over... It'll probably be a couple hundred by tomorrow. Huh?
I can't see shit.
Oh no, I see really good right now. What was that? That was bright.
You saw something?
I don't know.
You mean stop it, go back?
No, you're all right. Did I share that footage with you of those supposed Yetis running through the woods that they caught on therm?
I don't think so.
I didn't?
Oh, that I definitely remember. This was
Dude, I've got to show you that. That is crazy. They're therming in the woods in Australia.
oh, they're putting arrows out there.
Yeah, yowies, that's
oh,
what I
wait,
meant.
is it the one where there was like a bike trailer? I mean, it was like they like zip by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I featured that on the This Week in Bigfoot.
Super fast.
Yeah. Brendan actually, when he looked at it, he said it was he was pretty sure it was just like people on bikes. It was like sped up super fast though.
Oh, nah. That would be a bummer.
I do, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about though.
Tuned in to be scared. All right, well, hopefully you get scared. It's part of the fun of this stuff, being scared.
I felt a little uneasy.
Huh?
I felt a little uneasy.
A little. Whatever those footfalls were freaked me out.
Something was probably some deer.
Might have been. It's very odd to me how, like, it just started out of nowhere. Like, didn't gradually, hear it come in. It just was like, boom, there.
You still don't think there's no way in your mind that, when we were talking and stuff like that?
No, there is no way. Oh, what was that?
What, you got something?
No, I just thought I heard a branch break. Like a loud fucking, a really loud, like, branch break or fall. You didn't hear that?
Sure there's something in the car just drove over?
I don't think so. Sounded very wood. Stop. Back up a little bit.
I'm gonna stop.
Fuck, where'd it go?
Want to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. I don't see it.
What would you see?
I saw a bright white spot that looked like it was like on the low to the ground, but it didn't look like it was like a little mouse or anything. It just looked like I don't know, like a. Let's just start rolling forward. I'm recording. Sorry guys, we're going back and forth. I got this in one hand and the thermal in the other, so I'm looking out the window with the thermal, the side of the Jeep, and then filming forward with this. So forgive me if it's going up and down a little bit, but I'm not paying attention. I can only pay attention to one thing at a time. Well, that's a good area to look in. Oh, there's a little mouse. For sure, a little mouse. That was bright as hell. Trying to figure out where we are right now. Damn good cider. Man, come on, just peek out. Just peek out. Poke your head out from behind a tree. Run across the road, will you? Come on. Excuse me. Me neither. I only saw like that one mouse and that other thing that could have been a rock, maybe. It did seem a bit brighter, but
Yeah, this looks familiar.
Yep.
Yeah, the trail cameras are nearby coming up, right?
I believe they're right up here. Yeah, I believe they would be. Somewhere like right down here on the right, I think. I think I'm looking at water down there.
Of course, the second bridge, right?
Huh?
Of course, the second bridge, right?
Yeah, so they're going to be up this way, past this bridge on the right-hand side.
What, the trail cameras?
I believe so.
Oh!
Is that a cat?
Yeah, that sure is.
A regular cat. That was a fucking kitty
That
cat.
scared the crap out of me. I thought it was a rabbit at first.
That was a kitty cat. What is that thing doing in the woods? Come here, kitty. What's that say? What's that sign say right there?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, what does that say? Okay, no, we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way.
Keep on the same way?
Same way, yeah. That was a kitty cat. Well, that makes me sad. You know me and my cats, man.
Honestly, he's probably has a better life out here than like most cats do in like the suburbs and shit.
Not true.
20 after 3.
20 after 3. Yeah, that scared the hell out of me. I thought it was like a bobcat at first.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait a minute. That is way too small to be a bobcat.
Which one was sick.
It's just probably just a true feral cat, but very strange. I would never, I've been out here so many times, I've never, ever, ever seen a cat. Yeah, the trail cam just be right over. You got some? Because I swear the impressions we found were somewhere right over here. No.
Yeah, this place seems familiar in that regard. We can probably use that live stream as like a reference.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know where they are. I think it's right up here on the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side?
On this side.
I thought it'd be on this side.
No, because we came from the opposite end.
Oh, okay. Okay, so is this where this road's gonna let out?
It's gonna let out where we came in last time,
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
where we walked in from that day. So
Okay.
I think they're right over here.
Alright, that's really good to know. I'm shocked too. Your signal hasn't been interrupted.
No, signal's good out here, man. Signal's really good out here.
I'm starting to get a little drizzly out.
A little bit. Still got 16 people in this chat. Thank you guys. Appreciate you very much. I know that it's late no matter where you are, or unless you're across the pond and it's very early. Well, it's probably like 8 o'clock now, which is not super early, but... Did we cross that bridge
There's two bridges.
before we put them out?
We crossed like one, I remember.
Oh.
At least one.
Okay. So then it was that bridge where that
That's
cat
probably-
was.
So that's probably coming up on that bridge.
Huh?
That bridge is probably coming up.
No, that bridge was the one where we just passed that cat.
So we passed the trail cameras already then.
Yeah, oh yeah. Why, did you want to hop out and get him now?
No.
No? You don't want to go in the woods right now?
Probably not.
After all the shit that happened over at the fucking other place?
Unless I have like a unregulated AR-15 with me.
I've got a very regulated Glock.
You ain't gonna cut it. Oh, okay, this is the...
Yep.
Oh wow, that gate's still up.
Well, that's different. Ends up being a private road.
Oh, okay.
Turns to private property. So this takes us out to the parking lot. Remember the shed?
Yes.
The shed-
That's coming up on this side, right?
Yes. Yes. The shed where we were going to camp.
Bigfoot researchers cause Bigfoot researchers detonate pounds of dynamite.
Massive pounds of old dynamite in State Forest dynamite shed.
Registers like 3.5 on Richter scale.
Oh man, that would be so bad. Oh, I got a friggin' calf cramp right now. Oh, that's so bad.
Charlie horse?
Like, you know when your calf cramps?
Flex it. You gotta flex it.
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it. Oh, that's so... Okay, that's better. When you have calves the size of mine, they just cramp like that. Like, regular... I have, like, very abnormally large calves. Even, like, when I was skinny, like, as a teenager, my calves were Popeye size. That's the first animal or bird or anything I've heard since we've been in here. Those chirps. Holy motherfucker, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, we're jumpy tonight. That's for sure.
We're in the middle of the witching hour. If you're right, Buttons, if anyone would see a cat in the middle of nowhere, it would be me. I wanted to get out and take the darn thing with me, the poor cat. All I can think about is like all the bobcats and fisher cats that live in here. Poor thing. Before we leave, if you don't mind, I just want you to, when we get out in the parking lot, I don't want to take off right away. I want you to take a right and go down one trail road, just a little ways. I'm just curious. It's near Mount Misery. It's the only like elevated point in here, so I'm just kind of, and it's near the Cedar Swamp too, which is an area that I just think is so interesting. As far as hiking goes, though, with the woods you're looking at, my favorite place to hike, this area here. It's just beautiful in there. Absolutely beautiful. Big giant pines and evergreens and mossy friggin' forest floor.
Oh, this is the parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot.
Where would you like me to go?
So go this. Hold on, let me just scan.
Okay, you there now?
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Back up. What the hell is that?
Someone will stop.
Is there a...
Want me to keep going?
Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Pull forward just a little bit. Just a little bit, because now I'm behind the tree. Stop. Right there. Look through there. Look through that. Straight that way.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Just like a little blip. It's not moving.
No.
Could it be like those outhouses?
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
Would it be a light?
Yeah, maybe.
But it's not on.
No.
So it'd be just electricity going to it?
Could be.
Okay. All right.
Good debunking.
Good debunking.
Where would you like me to go?
All right, so when you get up here, you're going to go to the right around that curve.
Right here?
Yep. I mean, there's like 6 different trail roads in here, dude. We just went out of one. Oh.
Which way?
Straight. Oh, there's a fire. That's why people are camping over there.
Oh, where?
Sweet.
I can smell that.
Smells really good.
Good fire, too.
Yeah, hell yeah. We can camp here. We can rent camp spots here for freaking cheap, man.
Yeah, I've camped before.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did the BFRO thing here.
It wasn't BFRO thing. It was with BFRO.
Members.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going straight. Mount Misery Overlook. Yeah, all right. This is the trail I wanted. No, we camp in tents. Camp in tents, baby.
Car camper.
Yeah, Mike's a car camper. I camp in a tent. And I'm a giant pussy.
I'm a car camper. Apologetic about it.
I'm not mad at you. At all. I'm too big to camp in a car, man. I need to spread out. Unless it's like a conversion van or something.
It's one of the few advantages of being short.
Yeah. Can you take a left?
It's just the river. Yes, Mount Misery.
Yep. Go up here. Yeah. So the fire tower, I don't know if it's... Oh, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa!
what the fuck was that?
Holy shit.
Oh no, my recorder! I'm gonna go get that.
Go get that.
That was either a bat or an owl.
That was an owl, dude. That was massive. Holy shit.
So, unbeknownst to us,
That's been on top of the Jeep this whole time.
this recorder right here.
Has been on top of this Jeep that whole time.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So we were getting some good friggin' audio on that ride. Don't move. I'm gonna see if I can see that thing.
That was wild.
That was massive. There's something really bright in that tree.
Really?
Weird. It's weird though. It looks like I don't know. It's hard to explain. You can see the whole trunk of the tree, and then as I scan upward, there's just this spot that's really bright. But it looks like it's part of the tree still.
Want to keep moving, or you still want to check it out a little more?
No, you can keep going. That thing was huge. Scared the hell out of me. Thought it was Mothman.
Yeah. Did you get that on the live stream?
No.
Oh.
Nope, I did not. Sadly. What's that? Is that a trail?
I thought it was a bat at first, but yeah.
No, that was
That was
definitely an owl. It was huge. That was like when we were going up to the corner and nobody else saw it. As we're driving down that dirt road, there was an owl perched on the fence at the house.
I remember you mentioned that.
Just sitting right there. Freaked me out, dude. I've never been up here. Never. That's why I wanted to come up here.
This is a fire tower, right?
There, yeah, I don't know if there's one still here or not, but this is Fire Tower Road, so at one point there was one. Good night, Blue. Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Oh, shit. Really?
Oh, no. It turns.
Wonder what that goes to. Maybe that goes to the...
Mount Misery overlook.
Oh, okay. Maybe that goes to the fire tower, maybe? Where that gate is?
No, I think this is the one gate.
Okay, so that must be Mount Misery right there, right in front of us. All right, well, at least I know now.
Tightest.
I'm just curious why that's gated. Like what's down there? Woo! There we go. Okay. Now he's fucking kicking it into high gear. You ever hear the Kia Boys?
What?
The Kia Boys?
I have not.
So the Kia Boys are nationwide now. Started, I think, in like Milwaukee. These kids learned that Kias and Hyundais from like, I forget what year on, were extremely easy to steal. Like just crazy easy to steal. All you need is a flathead screwdriver and a fucking USB cord. So you pop the ignition, and then you take your USB, the wide,
Right.
and you stick it and you turn it on. That's it. It takes friggin' 5 seconds. And they would take these Kias and these Hyundais and they would just go like driving these things crazy through the city, getting car chases and like nutty stuff. And they would sell them to, chop shops or people who lived in the hood who were like part of gangs and needed a stolen car to go do robberies and shootings and shit. Well, the biggest Kia Boys in the country are right here in Connecticut.
Oh.
All right, yeah, take a right. We can get out of here.
Take a right.
Yeah, we can get out of here.
Oh, wait, is this loop?
Huh?
This is the cutoff road again.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, do we pass the overlook?
Yeah, it was at the end, that circle.
Oh, okay.
That circle, you had to park and then get out and walk up.
It just looked like a fire tower or something like that.
Well, that's what I think that gate is. I think the fire tower's down where that gate is, past the gate. If there's one still there. I don't know if there's even one still there. Because they don't use it. There's, there's only one ranger that I know of. It's that Kiwi guy that I met. Really nice guy. He was out looking for fisher cats with tags on them. These people at the camp are probably like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Want to freak him out?
No, I don't want to freak them out. Christ, what if it was us?
That's where we're out here, right?
They got a raging fire going, though.
Yeah, the fire's ripping.
Good for them.
All
right. Well, guys, about to call it. We're about to leave. Can you go around the gate? You can walk around it. You can't drive around it. Yes, I do have Onyx app. Yes. Yeah, stay right. Yep. Yep, stay right here.
It's a
solid pavement.
Solid outing tonight.
We're coming back out tomorrow night, guys. So probably around the same time. So tune in. We'll probably be in a different area though.
And poke around during the day too.
Yeah, poke around during the day too, because we're gonna come get the game cameras I set up about 6 weeks back. So we'll be out during the day. Probably find a spot to go to, and then we'll be back out tomorrow night. So tune in tomorrow night. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to dress warmer. Yes, I promise I will. It has definitely been fun. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I appreciate it. Me and Mike appreciate it very much.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night. Get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.